January 18th, 2015. Starting the show off with a sigh from Brian. Undead from Cleveland. Listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Did we start? Oh, Don Anderson.
It's Larry Mack.
No, we didn't. It was a test run.
Got everybody back again on a Sunday. Fun day. Sunday fun day. Seattle won the championship.
The NFC championship, yes.
Yeah, what are the football things?
One of the football things.
Happens every year. It's not like it's a big deal. Somebody wins. Not us. Someone. All right. So we're going to play our drinking game. What we do is we list off the top 20 titles of the week. And it's on the movers and shakers list from Amazon. Basically, I go through the list. And anything that is not a game, you have to drink. Because it's a games list, and things that aren't a game don't belong on a games list, but that's how they roll. Today I'm having Berkeley & Jensen Mandarin Orange Soda. Well, it's sparkling water. It's not really soda.
Well, since we're drinking gross shit tonight, I will be having the Coors Light.
Oh, my God.
That must have been left over or something.
It was a leftover from someone came over and she brought beer with her and left it here, and now I have to finish it.
What was I going to say? You guys, do they still sell that McDonald's orange drink? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that bug juice.
You know, I may have to go to McDonald's after we're done here for some dinner, because now I want the McDonald's orange juice, because that shit is great.
Orange drink, orange juice.
Orange drink.
Yeah, sorry, the orange drink, my bad.
I haven't had that orange drink in forever.
That shit was so good.
If you can get that, can you just get like that in a big cup, or is it only in the child size?
Right.
They might look at you kind of funny if you get it in like.
No, I used to get it with like my grown-up meals and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a McDonald's orange drink. Yeah. I don't even know if they still have it. You'll have to do some research, Larry, and see if they actually
I will investigate, and I will have an answer.
All right, here we go. Number 20, Hydra Performance compatible with Xbox 360. It's just a set of headphones. I don't know why it doesn't say that in the name, but it's $4.93, and it's not a game, so everybody has to drink. Brian, what are you drinking this week?
Water. That's it. My stomach's so fucking just roaring at me. It's like, what did you do to me? Oh, I'm just like, oh God, please don't make me throw up. I haven't got to that point where you're lying to yourself, saying you're not going to throw up. You know that moment where you're just like, I'm not going to throw up. But
yeah. Sick? Are you sick again?
Yes, you're going to throw up. Dude, I just ate. I had too much fucking fried food, and my stomach's like,
yeah, I know that feeling.
Vomit to it. I'm like, no, I don't have to do it yet.
You'd be like, I am not gonna puke, and then like within 10 minutes, you'd be okay, I gotta do this. I gotta get this out of me.
Yeah. You think you're just gonna go over, be all like, oh, this is silly, and stick your head over the top like, yeah, that'll be it. And that's not what happens. It's like your face breaks off and falls into the toilet.
Right.
Oh God! Stop it! It doesn't stop. You're killing me. Leave me alone. I'm gonna stop now. I'm just fucking myself up.
All right, number 19, Just Dance 2015 for the Xbox One. Number 18, the PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 controller. Not a game. Everybody has to drink. Don, what are you drinking this week?
Usual Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
You want to stay up all night raging?
Dude, that stuff doesn't do nothing mean.
Just eats your stomach.
When are you gonna realize that caffeine doesn't do nothing to sugar? None of that does anything to me.
Well, you know.
Caffeine is psychosomatic anyway. It's
all placebo.
Yeah.
Unless there's a drought, then he's going to be all, wait, why would he? Number 17, Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn for Windows. Number 16, Grand Theft Auto 4 for the Xbox 360, $13.06, up 64% this week. Number 15, Skylanders Trap Team Earth Elemental something. Drink, not a game. Action figure. Sort of.
Sort of?
Well, it's not quite an action figure because there's no action, really. It's just a piece of plastic. Set on that platform, and then it unlocks an area in the game. Number 14, Ubisoft Rocksmith Real Tone Cable. So you plug this into the USB port of your PC, and then you plug the other part right into your real guitar, and then you can play Rocksmith. And it costs $30 for the game.
Yeah, you plug in your tuba.
So that's you got to drink on.
Tuba Star.
Number 13, Just Dance 2015. Hey man, people probably do it. Don't say it too loud. Somebody will.
Sorry. Dumb. All right.
Number 12, Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth for Windows.
That would be space, and it's cold.
Has no temperature really.
Is it cold?
I don't think it is cold in space.
Okay, well,
It's just the absence.
you just let me know how that goes.
But see, if you don't have something touching your body to take your heat away from you, you won't feel cold.
The vacuum will take everything off your body. No need to worry.
Your body will be naturally warmer than the vacuum, and it will attempt to equalize. And since your body will be essentially dissipating its heat across infinity, you're going to get cold quickly.
But it can't dissipate. It can't dissipate it to anything. It can't touch anything for it to leave. There's no air, so the heat won't leave. Anyway, your blood would boil in your brain, so it doesn't fucking matter. Number 11.
Oh, it matters, buddy. Don't think it doesn't.
Skylanders Trap Team Undead Element. Sounds cool, but it's not a game. Everybody drink.
Drink it again.
Drink it.
Number 10. Disney Infinity. All right, this one's weird.
Drink it.
I think it's just a double pack, but let me make sure here.
Drink it.
Names are so long. Look how long this name is. This isn't right. Disney Infinity, with all caps for Infinity. Then it says Disney Infinity Regular. Marvel Superheroes, 2.0 edition, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy playset, not machine specific. That's
Nice.
the name of the fucking thing. Not a game. 2 action figures. Everybody drinks.
Thank you.
Don't put your beverage down, because then you get Skylanders Trap Team Element Value Trap Pack with 8 traps in it. Not a game. Drink. This is the games list. I don't know what to tell you, folks. This is what you people are out there buying for games.
Yeah.
Skylanders Trap Team Air Element Trap Pack is our number 8 this week, up 121%. I was wondering if that one was going to rise or not, because, you know, everybody likes the air. I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. I have no idea.
What the hell is that? Oh, never mind.
Number 7, Just Dance 2015 for the Xbox 360.
That's pretty much what it's going to sound like. It's a fucking elephant.
$20. Number 6, Just Dance 2015 for the Wii, the original Wii. Number 5, Metro Redo or Redux, the PlayStation 4, up 352% this week. Number 4, Metro Redux Redo for the Xbox One, up 593% this week. Number 3, the Wii U Gamepad Stand Cradle Set in black. Not a game. Everybody's
Cradle set. You put a baby in it or something?
There is
That's
that
like
one
a
game.
bottling set.
What is that game? Heavy Rain for the PlayStation 3, where you have to take care of the baby. Ugh. People love
No
that.
thanks. I never really wanted to play that game anyway because I saw enough cutscenes from it just to go, wow, it just looks like it just would suck to play this game. It looks like lots of crying.
It is. And you have to like take care of a kid and a baby. It
Sounds like real life.
is, and it's not. good.
Why play a game that's going to make it seem like it's work unless you're trying to get a new job?
It just has like these. Like, you gotta. Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about it. Number 2, up 4,027% this week. Chess,
What?
Huh.
and it's free for Windows.
Oh, yeah?
Does that really count because it's free?
Not even like battle chess.
Just reading what's on the list.
Dwarven chess?
Isn't it just weird that nobody bought chess until it was free?
Number 1.
Not really.
6,144% this week.
Oh my God.
It is
Checkers.
Chinese Checkers Mania for Windows, and it is also free. So not as bad as last week, where we all almost puked from all the shit we had to drink. That was our top 20.
Chinese checkers is more popular than chess?
It's easier.
Apparently, it's Chinese Checkers Mania, which has a lot to do with it.
You slowly go insane from playing.
Right. So, let's see what everybody did this week. Brian, how was your week?
As I posted on Facebook, I had a meeting this Saturday at work, and they informed us all that as of next year, around June or July, we will no longer be working for True Value, but they were going to hire, they're having Ryder come in, and that the people from Ryder said that they're willing to negotiate with us and, talk about how much they're willing to pay us. For those who don't know, though, Ryder's kind of like a company you go to when you first start out. Not really a company you go to if you've been with another company for 20-some fucking years, or if you're desperate. So it's like, I'm not worried about it because, I'm not exactly dying here, like some of our older fucking drivers. That's what kind of bad for, like, the new guys who just got hired. We got like 3 or 4 drivers we just picked up, like, in the last year, and they just found out, like, yeah, you've got another year. Congratulations on your career, with our fucking company.
Go find another one.
Yeah. So, I don't know how it's going to go because a lot of people, they all acted like they didn't know. Like it was like they just didn't know because, everybody was saying, like, yeah, the last meeting we had, they pretty much just said that there's going to be some huge changes and that they might end up, not needing us anymore because they, want to pay people a lot cheaper to, like just above minimum wage to do what we do. And so they acted like, like, well, what is this? What's going on? I'm just like, oh my God. And then you had all the conspiracy theories like, well, they're just doing this to make more money. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of what they do. It's a corporation.
They're one of those companies that do that whole profit thing, huh?
Just hold that against them, right? So, yeah, so it was just like I just sort of sat there trying not to, I'm like, I came into work. It's on a Saturday. I'm on vacation right now. I'm like, you guys could have just called me. I kind of knew this shit was coming. I'm thinking they didn't like tell us at the last second. They didn't tell us like on Christmas. Like some companies. We're with Gold Circle. For those who don't know who Gold Circle is out there, it was a retail sort of outlet, and
department store.
Yeah, and they fired everybody like a week before Christmas. They just shut their doors. I have no idea why places do that shit. Maybe there's like one last ditch at being cruel to their employees or whatever. But
they wait for it.
Yeah, they're not like it's not like they didn't do that. They gave us like over a year. But I'm thinking most of these guys are probably going to be gone in the next 2 months, and then I'm going to be like working non-fucking stop because they'll be like, well, you can't have vacation now. And I'll be like, what are you going to do, fire me? So I'm probably going to wait till probably closer to springtime because I'm going to start somewhere. I definitely don't want to start somewhere new, in the dead of winter.
Right.
If I want to show them I'm a good driver, that's really not the time to try to prove that shit. And then I'll take it from there. The worst comes to worst. You won't hear me in the show because I had to sell my computer to help pay for my crack habit, or pay for bail. So. Well,
that sucks. How do you feel about it?
It's kind of years. It's been there 20 years, and I kind of just had that feeling, because like what was it? 10 years ago, I lost my license because I forgot to pay that stupid fucking speeding ticket in Michigan, and I'm like going, yeah, it's like every 10 years some disaster comes along, right? So I'll just. Just at least I still can drive, sort of. I got to renew my license this year. I should shut up.
Right.
But other than that, man, fuck it. Everybody else I know has been employed at one point or another in the last 5 years. Why not me? So, in the meantime, I still have a job, and
you have vacation.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm just gonna sit at home and play video games, and
it saves them from having to fire you anyway. So.
I know they want to.
Now you have a guaranteed job for the next year and a half.
Yeah, they're trying to be nice about it at least. They said that if you got, they said Ryder said that, you keep your union, they're totally willing to work with you. People were just like, no, fuck it, Shit. I was like, all right, this ought to be fucking, somebody's going to pull out the bomb. Any second now, they're going to be like, fuck this, wait for that golden moment to fucking happen, which, never does. Boring. So.
Huh.
Huh.
All right. Is that it? Is that everything that happened? Vacation? Something exciting?
Well, there's a new Warhammer app game called Drop Assault, which I've only just started playing a bit of it. It's a tactical game, and I'm hoping it's not one of those ones where you have to like buy like 5 billion little goddamn things for it, you know. But so far, interesting, you know.
You'll buy it.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Huh. All right.
Anderson,
What?
what'd you do this week?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a regurgitation of last week's, you know? Nothing. Just went to work, froze, worked, melted steel, posted a video on the Video Game News Radio Facebook page. I thought I did. Tried to. Did you guys see that one?
I
No,
don't think I did.
I was probably freezing my ass off too.
Yeah, I posted a video of me melting steel and stuff.
Did it
And
stink?
then, huh?
Did it stink to high heaven?
Oh my God, you get that? Cause you're using magnesium.
Yeah. I've been around it before. It's like, oh fuck. That's
And then
the
it
worst.
goes, and you got this face shield on, so all the smoke, and it was below me. I was like standing above it doing it, so all the smoke's coming up and staying in the face shield, and that's all I could smell. It was just like, oh, that's the whole rest of the day. It's just like, oh, yeah. But it's still cool because sparks go flying all over the place, and you burn stuff, and there's melting steel. It's like a Terminator movie.
Cool.
But there was that, and then just another. It's like a long weekend. Monday's a day off. Tomorrow's a day off.
Martin Luther King Day.
It's a Martin Luther King Day. There's no school, and there's no work. So,
No school for Dad.
huh?
No school for you.
No work, no school, no work for Sophie, no school for me. So she's here. She's in the living room now, watching Netflix. Wink, wink.
You should make her watch like a bunch of Martin Luther King Day stuff,
Yeah,
so she can appreciate the holiday better.
she knows all about that stuff. She even knows about Rosa Parks and all them. She knows more about it than I do.
You know, Don, you gave me that thing and it totally works. Thanks. But you know what sucks is that Cox Cable doesn't support
Martin
History
Luther King
Channel
Day.
or A&E for some fucking reason. They support some other stuff like FX and stuff, so that's cool. But for some reason, like History Channel is like the one that like I kept talking about watching that.
Curse of Oak Island.
Yeah, Curse of Oak Island, and you can go look at all the cable companies, and it doesn't work. And then I was like, well, fuck. And then I looked for like AT&T Uverse, and it wasn't on there either. So it's like Cox and AT&T Uverse.
Yeah, but they'll still play it on the. I mean, you can't
Wait,
watch it when it's on.
what?
No, I don't have cable, so I can't watch it on cable.
Well, it's not. Oh, I thought that's how it would have been.
No, so when you go
I
to
was
the
gonna say, 'cause we
website,
have that
it asks
Curse
you
of
what your
Oak Island,
cable
but that just
provider is, and then you got to log
Curse of
in.
Oak Island's like that Geraldo thing where they tried to fucking, find Al Capone's tomb or whatever. It's like they're not gonna find shit.
They lost. They ended that season.
They're gonna find like the corpse of Lucifer. That'd be awesome, instead of finding gold, we found demons.
Yeah, I mean, I
It
don't really think they're gonna find
can
it.
never be anything fucking sensible with me. It's got to be some bullshit.
They sent a sonar camera down the hole, and
Big hand just grabs it, and you see it get popped into something's mouth, and it's just gone.
yeah,
They did find that coin, though.
a couple coins. They found a couple coins. They found a button from
Fell out of somebody's pocket.
and then they found out some pretty interesting information about things back in the day. I don't want to say nothing about it because I'll get into a long spiel.
Yeah, I'll probably end up paying for the episodes at this point because I just can't win. But
Yeah.
it
Sorry.
is what it is.
But
No,
either-
no, it's not your problem. It's just
Hey, I got the thing you gave me and it works. Thanks.
Herpes.
yeah.
But I went through it and I'm like, I don't want to watch any of this. So I don't feel so bad.
Well, you know, you got it now though. So
Sophie's using it. Sophie's all over that. She's like, oh, I'm all over this. I'm like, go ahead. It's all for you, kid. So anyway, yeah. Long weekend, Martin Luther King. I got a long weekend. Sophie's here. We went to Disney on Ice today, and that's always fun. Watching people.
Singing.
We were the very last row. We were the very top, very last row.
Oh God.
Yeah, I loved it.
Lack of oxygen. Really, really fucking cold.
Well, plus you could sleep and nobody's behind you. Kicking you in the back of the head.
Sort of like when Bailey and I went to go see Kiss. We could touch the ceiling.
I'm looking. That's what I said. I'm like looking around. I'm like, boy, that's the roof right there.
Yeah. You're like thinking, oh Christ Almighty, man, fucking, I'm surrounded by lumberjacks.
That place is too crowded to be looking at single moms, so it's like, fuck. I'm trying to watch the kid and go through a crowd. I can't be trying to check out to see who's single and who's mom and what, Because that's what I do.
Dude, they should be looking at you.
They do.
Depending on who you are.
Everybody looks at me. They all look at me and then take a wide berth.
Yeah, they're like, I don't have enough money to buy any drugs. I don't know if I can go to that guy. He's got some discount drugs.
See, okay, go ahead.
I was just going to ask Larry how his week was.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I literally was. I am. That's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah. Let's just not fucking listen to what I have to say. Let's just go right to Larry.
Fucking fine.
I also got to sit in the very last row of seats. The one year me and Soprano Dave went to the Browns playoff games. Very last row in the stadium.
Christ, why?
I mean, Christ, why? It's playoffs, damn it.
Jesus. When was that? 81?
This would have been like 84?
Yeah. All right. Recent stories, come on.
What?
I sit in the back of the bus, too, and I used to live in fucking California, all right? I mean, Christ.
Larry.
What?
Did you say 1984?
Something like that. 84, 85.
When were the Browns in the playoffs last?
You went to they weren't in the playoffs in 84.
It was the year of the drive.
Oh,
86 or 87 they were. Weren't they?
87.
Yeah.
And I think 87 was the fumble.
Then 88.
The fumble. Oh, God.
Whatever.
Which
Long-ass
fumble?
time ago. Before anybody listening right now was born.
89.
Yeah, probably, right?
Anyway, a bit more contemporary. What did I do this week? Monday, of course, was...
How old were you in 1989?
In 89, we don't really know.
Damn
it. You're going to have to try harder than that, Don.
I was only 16. I don't know if I was...
If you were what?
Go ahead.
Anyway.
Nothing...
Now, we went with my dad, but was that just because he got the tickets or because I wasn't old enough to drive? We don't know. Anyway. Let's see, this week, Monday, OSU Oregon game. That was my Monday. Stopped at the Malleys, got a couple boxes of Buckeyes, came back here, curled up in front of the TV with my lady, and watched the OSU Buckeyes.
Just imagine Larry with this blow-up doll.
Whooped the hell out of Oregon for the national title, so that was cool. Started back to school this week. So I've officially started my last semester.
On Star Trek Theology?
Yep.
So you're on cult?
I'm taking an anthropology class, and next week one of our things is on religion and mysticism in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, good Lord.
So.
You're going to know those elven gods, so you'll be there all goddamn day.
I know.
You say like 5 of their names, and you just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because
each one takes 5 minutes to say. 97 syllables.
God,
did Tuesday trivia with Kevin, the return of Spock's brain.
Hooray!
Hooray! And
Larry was really fucked up, though.
I was really fucked up. I was drinking. I think I may have to alternate weeks though for the trivia. For 2 reasons. I did mention to Kevin, hey, that's the same guy that does my Wednesday trivia. And then Wednesday I found out, and he does the same questions each week.
That's ridiculous. Does he really?
So Wednesday we whooped ass.
Did you really?
Yes.
You let you get away with that and shit?
He didn't recognize me.
Recognize you? How can he not recognize you? Come on.
No, he didn't.
It's so obnoxious. It's unbelievable.
I don't know. All I'm saying is, and like in a way, like I didn't feel completely dirty about it, although I felt dirty about it, because like Tuesday night in the first round, we knew most of them. Like I knew a good 80-85% of the questions in the first round.
Yeah.
And in the second round, honestly, I couldn't remember a lot of the stuff that happened on Tuesday in the second round. Which brings me to the other reason I may have to alternate my weeks and do like Tuesday one week, Wednesday the other week, is between Tuesday and Wednesday, I dropped like $100 at the bar, and I just can't do that every week.
Why not?
I have a good job, but it ain't that good. So yeah, that was Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I went ahead and played some more trivia and whooped some ass. It's funny because I didn't even realize it at first. Like, he asked the first question, and I was like, and the first question was one that like I totally just knew right away. So I didn't really think about it for a split second. I was like, oh, that's easy. And it's weird because I was just talking about this. Oh shit, last night. That was the question from last night. It like took a second to register.
Funny.
So then, let's see, did that. This weekend, not a whole lot. Did not much of anything this weekend. Today I was just catching up on schoolwork and cleaning up my house because it was getting kind of nasty. And I have like 3 projects that I'm working on at work that all have deliverables this week. So tomorrow, even though it's a day off because I get all those bank holidays, I will be working my ass off trying to get shit done. I have to like redesign some reports and pull some numbers for like 5 different lines of business, and it's a whole big crazy thing.
Change out the garbage, we know.
Change out the garbage. And that's about it for me this week.
Well, yeah. Tuesday, played trivia with Larry. Larry was really drunk. It was funny. He got so obnoxious. The last question, they asked what a Brannick device was. Larry just like yells out loud, "Woo! Write that down! Write it down!"
That was the other thing, because you have to write the shit down. And there's one that's like, oh, I know this, and Kevin like slides the paper across me. I was like, I start scribbling. I was like, those aren't letters. You write it down. I'll tell you what to put. Because I looked at it. It was just like a squiggly line.
Yeah, square, circle. X. Like, those are fucking PlayStation things. No, we can't do
It
that.
was a mess, but it was a good time. And
Somebody else
Larry
freeze this
can't
past
afford to
week
go
because I
out.
froze.
I think, Larry, you should go this Tuesday. I'll just buy you beers. So. Buy you some wings so you can slow down a little bit.
That's the thing I actually ate, too. I never eat at the bar.
Yeah, but you ate after because you
Yeah, that's true.
were
I needed something to soak it up at that point.
you were just guzzling 7 and 7s or something. Plus, I think if you would have just drank beer instead of liquor, you might have.
Well, see, yeah, that was the other thing. I had to take one for the team because I was drinking my 7 and 7s, and the way they do the trivia is each round you can get shot bonuses. You can up to 2 per team if you do a shot that round. So I was like, you gonna do some shots? Kevin's like, I got my meds. I can't do shots. So each round I would order 2 shots, tell Kevin, hold your shot up so he sees it. He would give us the points, and then I would have to do both shots each round.
I wasn't holding up any shots. You were having the
Each round
bar.
you had to hold up your shot. Oh, that's right. She did it too.
Yeah, she was doing it the whole time. Like I was
My
not.
bad.
Yeah.
Who's she?
The waitress.
Yeah, waitress, barmaid, waitress, whatever.
Pam.
Right. Pamela.
Just checking,
Yeah.
making sure you guys are staying good. Savages.
See, if we said there was a whole bunch of girls there, though, you might come. You might be like, what?
No, fuck
There's
that.
girls there. It
Now Wednesday I
Come
did
out
play
to
with a whole bunch of
trivia,
girls. So
was Larry and I at a table. That's what it was.
You're like that.
Larry,
that you see
Larry
every
was
movie
louder
that
than
clubs-
everybody there. That was great.
It's like the club
Completely
Steve they see in every
hilarious.
movie where they put you guys behind the red rope and you guys have it all going on and everybody wants to be you.
It was great. It was totally a great time. It was fun as well. And we might get Joe to come up this week. And
Oh God! Don't bring him in front of me, chicks.
then you won't see that I can skip. You won't need me.
no, you gotta
you
be.
and Joe
He's
can
not gonna
dominate.
be able to answer anything, and he'll be late, or he'll have an excuse.
You start bitching right away.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll take care of you. Just show up.
He'll sit there and just look all grumpy at everybody.
He'll leave
Just
because that's
stare.
what he does too. He's like, well, I'm going to go to this other bar and check it, and you're like, why? Because you got to go somewhere else. You're here now. You know, he always has to travel.
That's his move. Yeah, he's a nomad. He's got things to do.
All in place. He's whatever. So and then Melville said he might show up, but who knows? It's close for him though. He's out in Brunswick, I think. So relatively close for him to just come up that way.
There was a riot at fucking Sima Wasteland when none of us could remember how we met Melville. And so we were like asking him, like, dude, how do we meet you? He's like, well, I've known you. Like, dude, just admit it, you're an alien.
Yeah.
You just implanted yourself on our brain. We actually don't know you.
No, nobody knows how they know Melville. It's weird.
I know him through you guys.
I know from high school.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's the high school thing, which I never saw him in high school. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
see?
He was a
That's
senior.
I think, Don, you're just a plant.
He was a senior when we were freshmen. And he used to come walking down the hallway and just grab people and headbutt them and throw them to the side.
That I can see.
Big dude. It's tall. It's taller than me. It's the only dude I look up to.
Right?
All right. Let's do some news. I didn't really do anything else this week.
I fucking froze to death on fucking Monday or Tuesday. I was up in northern Michigan. It's like minus 20 degrees. I'm like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding? I thought my temperature gauge on my truck was broken. And I stepped outside and it was like that scene from The Day After Tomorrow when they open up the helicopter door and the pilot just freezes fucking solid. I'm like, I'm not going out in that. Fuck that. That's cold.
It's hilarious. Yeah. I got out.
Fuck your freezing, yeah.
Like, I don't have a window at my desk at work, so I brought my my one tablet that I don't use into work, and I hooked up one of those drop cams, and it like shows a picture of my backyard, but it's looking through a window. So I bought a
Seen
case.
dogs drag people in the backyard,
I'm
mauling
gonna
them.
mount it to my deck so it shows like the little forest area that I have behind my house, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. So yeah, that's been going on too. But it's my window. It's like my fake window at work because I can like see outside and see what the weather's like and stuff.
Yeah, it's
It's like completely like just in a box the whole
like being on
time.
a spaceship.
It's kind of unnerving a little.
There's no atmosphere.
Just yeah.
You look outside, just float away.
There's a raging fire or something. All right,
Your
Steam Top
dogs
10.
Walking on their hind legs because they suddenly evolve. It's like, oh fuck.
No, the dogs aren't outside when I'm at work. Are you kidding? They'd run off with children in their mouths and shit. It would be. There's no way. They stay inside in the one room where they try to eat their way out through the wall. There's absolutely no outside. It's just, you know.
How was it when you went to get them washed? I mean, that can't have been fucking too much fun.
You know. Yeah, it's happened before though. You get a pattern down one at a time. You know, lots of barking and you know, you just gotta like not snap. That's the thing with the dogs. You gotta not snap because you will after a while. It's like, you know, it's like shaken baby syndrome or whatever, where the parent loses it on the kid. You know, because they just can't take it anymore. That's how it is with the dogs. Eventually, you're just like, you're gonna come in, you know, and then that's when the dog wins because you're completely ready to blow a blood vessel. And I can't right now. I mean, it's actually probably dangerous for me to lose my top. So I just have to take it. I just got to be zen. That's fine. Go ahead and act like I'm a fool. I'll just choke you with the choker. You know. Hanging the dog. I don't know. All right, number 10, Rust. Number 9, Grav. Number 8, Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. Number 7, Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Complete Edition. Number 6, Evolve. Number 5, DayZ. Number 4, Saints Row Ultimate Franchise Pack. Number 3, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 1, H1Z1.
Yeah, I saw the preview for that. That might be good, but I don't know.
No.
It's like one of those things where you go into a situation, they're like, oh, you're here to help us. Well, first you got to prove yourself to us. Meanwhile, they never leave the fucking house, and you're out there killing all the zombies. They're like, yeah, you suck. Well, my cousin's coming, man. He's gonna make things right, but until then, you have to go get us a bunch of fucking heads so we can make the zombies not want to attack us. What were you guys doing? Never mind what we're doing. We're making candles. You can go out there. Oh, Christ.
All right, so this is the second part of our drinking game. I'm going to list off the games that come out this week.
Right.
And if you believe, it's just up to your own interpretation, but if you believe that I've pronounced one of the names of the games incorrectly,
And that'll be all of them.
then, well, it is with the Japanese games, usually. Or I'm right. We don't know. We really don't know since we're not Japanese, but odds are I'm wrong. Then you get the drink. So Monday, no games. Tuesday, multi-platform, best of arcade games, Citizens of Earth, Honey Pop, although it's spelled H-U-N-I-E-P-O-P. It could be like Hooney Pop. I don't know. Saints Row 4, Re-Elected. Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. That's all coming out on Tuesday. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Kaleido Eve,
Drinking.
which is a multi-platform.
No,
It's spelled Kaleiei.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Dove.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm not drinking
Kaleido
yet,
Eve.
but the fake beer is in my hand.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse for Wii U.
Totally wrong.
Root Rex for the Vita. Oh boy. Shinsuban Crimson Empire, Circumstances to Serve a Noble.
I think that's
For
actually
Vita.
correct.
Yeah, that I take no umbrage with that.
No idea.
Drink
For
anyway.
the 3DS, we have The Legend of Legacy and Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! That was wrong. Drink.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Tag Force Special. That's the games coming out this week. Nothing on Friday or Saturday. So maybe Saints Row 4 Re-Elected, Get Out of Hell or something. I don't know. Nothing. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. If you like Kirby. I got nothing. Still not a lot of news, but Brian might be interested in this little piece of news. Tindalos Interactive is developing Battlefleet Gothic Armada, a real-time strategy adaptation of Games Workshop's Warhammer 40K tabletop series. Publisher Focus Home Interactive's announcement explains that Armada will focus on the Imperial Navy's Battlefleet Gothic and its attempt to spare the galaxy from awful things spread courtesy of the Chaos Black Crusade of Abaddon the Despoiler. I don't know what that means.
What?
Players will command... Brian knows exactly what that
I know exactly what he's talking about. Yeah,
He's already unzipped his pants.
it's probably because there's another game that's out right now where you can get a mod where you can actually play at least the Imperial Navy, and it's not bad, but it's kind of like you're just going out there taking territory and fighting other ships. After a while, that does get a little tedious, but graphics-wise, it's not too bad. Well, I don't know how to say it. Wow, that sounds really cool because it might be like really crap graphics, but who knows?
Players will command fleets comprised of ships from Imperial, Chaos, Eldar, and Orc forces. Leaders can also customize the weaponry, defense, and support subsystems of ships within their fleet, altering their performance and battle-specific special abilities. Experience and promotions will also be awarded to ships as they survive bouts of war. Armada isn't Tindalos Interactive's first crack at the RTS genre. The studio shared a glimpse of its futuristic fight over precious resources RTS Ethereum earlier last year. We're still waiting to see how that turns out, though. Ethereum is currently scheduled to launch its assault on PC sometime in 2015. Same game engine. It just, you know what it is. It just reskinned everything with Warhammer shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bunch of Warhammer audio. And the Entertainment Software Rating Board has issued an adults-only rating to Destructive Creations Hatred. Based on the content depicted in Hatred and the overall context of the game, ESRB assigned an AO rating with content descriptions that include intense violence, blood and gore,
Well, that's all it is. You just go around killing people and that. Yeah.
and strong language. An ESRB representative told Game Industry Biz, the game, which casts players as nihilistic protagonists and asks them to engage in a killing rampage as, quote, the Lord of Life and Death, with full control over lives of worthless human scum, was pulled from and then returned to Steam's Greenlight community approval process last month.
Oh, it came back.
A Valve employee pulled the plug on the campaign, informing the developer that, based on what had been revealed of the game to that point, Valve would not publish it on Steam. However, Valve head Gabe Newell later reversed that call and returned the game to Greenlight, saying the original retraction, quote, wasn't a good decision, and wishing the developers good luck. Hatred was subsequently greenlit by the Steam community. While an AO rating isn't an outright ban on a game, it does severely limit a developer's options. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo all prohibit AO-rated games on their systems, and most major North American retailers have policies against stocking such titles. Valve does not have a stated policy on AO-rated games, but it doesn't carry any on Steam at the moment. As of press time, a Valve representative has not responded to a request for comment. Usually, though, it's not because of violence. In fact, this is the only AO game I've ever heard about that has to deal with violence and language, because the only AO games I know are sex games. And, you know, that makes sense why they're banned. I can't imagine how intense the violence has got to be in this game when you look at all the other games that have come out.
Dude, it's probably because somebody at
crazy
fucking
violence.
Steam was riding their high horse because of all the crazy shit going on in the world when that game was being announced. Like, hey, this game's great, go and just kill people. And they're kind of like, well, we've had enough of that sort of violence, so we're not going to allow that. And then finally someone's like, dude, are you nuts? We can't do that. Look at all the goddamn games that they have, you know, that they let out, you know? So they had no real choice. They had to let that shit out. Because people just went, like, it's a bunch of, I mean, you know, we just have nothing but fucking little pussy fucking app games. You know, the gamers want to fucking kill shit. It's not like you're killing real people.
I mean, a lot of these games have killing. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is just...
Yeah, that got mentioned in the article. I noticed quite a bit.
I got smashed through a window and a guy drove over my head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it doesn't get any crazier, really. I mean, it could, but geez, what is it going to be, like Cannibal Holocaust of video games or something?
That'd be awesome.
All right, let's do some email. Antonio wrote to Eaten by Monkeys at videogamenews.com. And by the way, if you want to write into the show, you can write into whatever you want at videogamenews.com, and we'll read your email on the air. He says, hello, Don and crew. Kevin, would Javier from Argentina ever be on another show? I'd like to hear about his trip to Japan and the dick-sucking hotel he stared at. Probably stayed at. Also, what does Brian think of the new Witcher 3? Would he be picking it up? Thanks, and funny show last week. Javier, I could ask him to be on the show, but he's a really busy guy. We got him in a window last time because he was unemployed and he was going on that trip. I think he's definitely been employed since he's returned, so it might be a little bit more difficult. But I could ask him. He's always fun to have on. Brian, how do you like The Witcher 3?
I haven't even played The Witcher 2 yet. I have it. It's just that I'm still
Free on
sucking
Xbox.
into whatchamacallit, Dragon Age 3. I you know, if I can actually figure out The Witcher 2, because I remember I started playing it, and it's one of those games where you have 50 fucking moves that you can do. And I do kind of prefer my slash and hacks to be a little more slash and hack, more simple. Not like, you know, you got this little cool move, you pull this, press this, and do this. Like, nah,
It's a hard game.
I'm not doing
Those
that.
Witcher games are hard.
Yeah, I had the
But,
PC one was, you know, pretty good. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll see. I got the Alien Isolation, which I actually got it for my girlfriend just so I could watch her play it, and because you know it's funny for me.
That's really hard.
Yeah, well, it's not for you, Kevin, because it's a sneaking game. We all know how much you love sneaking games.
Nope.
But I, you know, so far I'm actually kind of surprised by how, you know, it's really close to the movie and shit, the first one, as far as like, you know, just the whole atmosphere.
Is it scarier than that Commodore 64 game we used to play?
Oh my God. Well, if you drink a lot of mezcal, that game's actually pretty scary. You know.
All right. Noble writes into Cora the Gay Avatar at videogamenews.com. And he says, how's it hanging, everybody? Noble here. I'm a little busy reading Killer Bowl by Gary K. Wolfe, so here's my quick question. What was your favorite game in 2014? Keep drinking, ladies and germs. Noble.
Somebody asked us that.
Yeah, they asked us what our favorite games were of the last year or whatever. And we always end up picking stuff from like the year before because that's how
Right.
we all are. Brian's is obviously Dragon Age.
That came out this year, didn't it? Or is
In
that coming-
January?
like,
It's been like 5 days old. Did it really come out in January?
I don't know. I thought it came out like maybe it came out December. I don't remember. I don't know, it's kind of unfair picking a game that just comes out like at the last second of the month. Go, that's your best game of last year. It's like, well, yeah.
All right, well, it's just a matter of remembering what the hell you played, during the patch.
That's not something I'm good at either.
I tried to say Grand Theft Auto 5, but Anderson corrected me and said it came out the year before, so I gave up.
Right. Well, I was with you on that one. That's my game. I was going to pick that one, but then I was like,
Yes, it was,
Hearthstone.
yeah, Hearthstone. P.S. Beer isn't cutting it for me in the drinking game, so I'm switching to Johnny Walker Black Label shots. Death is imminent.
Oh my God.
It was last week. Drinking that last week.
Huh.
Not good. Retail writes into Insane Seahawks Victory at videogamenews.com. And he says, sup, Don and crew.
hey.
I saw an ad for the new World of Warcraft expansion, and apparently you can instantly boost your character to level 90 if you shell out the $60. I think this is sort of unfair to the players who've already put their hard-earned time into the game, like Brian. Brian, that's a diamond. But what do you guys think?
I liked whatchamacallit. They're doing a graphics improvement for all the characters. That doesn't look like it's going to be tremendous, but better than the cartoony crap that it is now. And I think it's a lot better than their teddy bear expansion they came out with, which was pretty much where they lost everybody. This one looks a lot more aggressive, a lot more combat, which was really good when they came out with that Cataclysm one. That was actually pretty enjoyable. As far as how it affects gamers by boosting that up, they're also talking about veteran gamers are going to get to play for free. So it's kind of a trade-off, I'm thinking, for people who, hey, you want to play with the big boys, then you got to shell out some cash to be able to get your character up to that level. And for people who've already been there and if they slugged it out that far, congratulations, you get to play for free, which I bet probably doesn't happen, but it's up in the air.
They were going to do that in Lord of the Rings too. You could start off at level 50, I think, and see here. On the one hand, it's cheap as hell that you just get to start at being 50. Like, I get that, for the people who play a shitload of alts, it's great, so you don't have to grind through the same low-level adventures all over again. But the other thing is, some of these classes, if they start you off at level 50, you don't know what the shit, like a warden or a minstrel, you're not going to know what the fuck you're doing. And then a group of us that have been playing forever are going to be like, oh, hey, we need a healer. Why don't you join us? And you're going to get us all killed because you're clueless because it's your second day playing the game and you don't know how your shit works. So I think everybody who proposed that should be rounded up and herded into the cattle cars. And, yeah. There you go.
Okay. Hold on.
Horrible idea.
My email decided to
My son, I just bought him a cleric. Can he play this? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The guy's our tank. We have to let him do. Yeah. But we're gonna get a second cleric. Well, we don't need one. It's like we kind of fucking do. So.
Yeah.
Hi guys. And then there's that moment when the kid actually turns out to be fucking amazing. You're like, oh.
Because like I'm here to tell you, first time when I first started playing my minstrel, the first time I attempted actually like going on a run with somebody, for instance, I had no clue that in the stance I was in, I could only heal myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh, why am I not healing this guy? And then he died, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what had just happened. Oh, I have to switch to okay, my bad.
Yeah, minstrels were one of the first ones I made. I thought they were pretty cool. Just, you got to get used to their whatever instrument they have with them.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind the drum or the cowbell, that was great. You just want to piss people off quicker than shit. Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, bagpipes. Yeah, it sounds like that.
I still want to get a didgeridoo.
Oh God.
He also asked if any of you guys would pay $60 to, get a leveled up character.
No.
More money than time. So yeah.
In any game.
Yeah, sure.
No. Absolutely not. I want to build my guy so I know how he works.
Yeah.
So I don't wind up with some
I wouldn't play those
cookie cutter gear.
I wouldn't play those games if I thought they were too hard to level up, and that's why I don't.
You don't like
Yeah.
to have to talk to people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's all that hard to level up anyway.
That was weird.
Is there more? Or was that it?
Yeah, I wasn't
The
sure.
sentence didn't sound like it was the end.
Ian writes in to me at videogamenews.com, and he says, "Sup, guys? Already told Larry, but I have a movie recommendation. It's The Samaritan, starring Samuel L. Jackson. It reminds me of Old Boy, but actually good. So, video game question. Do you all have a certain game you hate that is a sacred cow for most gamers? Example, I absolutely hate Final Fantasy 7 and 8, especially 8. Nonsensical, mushy bullshit. By the way, the Gunblade is fucking stupid. Anywho, that's it for me. Later, guys. Ian. P.S. Banned for not finishing haircut in school."
See that?
The
Brian Baird's game.
the Gunblade is fucking stupid.
Is that a cartoon or a video game?
The Gunblade. That,
Alright,
Um,
thought I'd ask. Christ.
but I think he's talking about the Final Fantasy Gunblade.
yeah, there's a weapon in Final Fantasy that was like a shotgun with a sword on, or no, a sword with a gun in the handle. It's completely impractical and couldn't possibly work
It's
in
illogical.
any way. It was totally not a viable weapon. But
Rules lawyers.
I don't know if it was a sacred cow, but I will say, and this is going back a bajillion years, with as much as people talked about how great it was, the sheer pillow-biting gayness of MapleStory when I tried to play that, dear God.
Yeah. That bad, huh?
Oh. It was like it was like a stupid little anime game that like at best was a shitty tower defense game, but it involved frigging math and fucking just terrible. It wasn't enjoyable. It wasn't good to look at. It was annoying. Just bad. And people were like, "Oh my god, this is great." No.
Yeah, I don't like Heavy Rain. But we all know that.
Yeah.
People love that game.
Um,
I'm not much for this Dead Rising game either. I seem to be terrible at it. Continue to play it for no.
I'm going to say I'm going to just shoot out Grand Theft Auto because I really suck at any game where I have to drive, which is kind of odd considering my job. So it's not like I don't like the game for any specific reason other than I can't do the mechanics for shit,
Don't have to drive well.
Well, you have to be able to drive at all, not just
yeah,
kind of smash into shit, like I do.
Silk Road Online was also kind of disappointing.
Game needs like a barrel roll or something to it. All right, sorry. Just playing my game. I can't do all the talking, guys. Fuck.
I just,
But,
like I said, went past you.
Say
Yeah,
some
we're
shit
just talking.
like Anderson. He's all quiet. Himself.
Don's always
Yeah,
quiet.
Yeah, we'll hear him snoring in a second.
I'm only talking when I need to. You guys are talking about stuff I know nothing about, so it's like,
It's all about quality, not quantity with Anderson.
you want me to talk? I'll talk all night long. Stupid stuff. Adam was here.
Okay, well, there's no such thing as a stupid Adam story.
Right?
Actually,
Adam
that
stories
Adam
are gold.
that you talked about on Tumbling with Tumbleweed, where he stank really bad. That was.
Dude,
Can't
it's
talk about it now. Oh, he's not there right now. I guess you can't talk about it. It was
No,
pretty
he
fun.
stunk. No, he's not here right now, but he stunk last night. He came over last night.
Is he not bathing? Is that the problem?
Can't afford
Probably
water.
not, dude. He's dirty and nasty. He's like sitting there, and all of a sudden his finger started bleeding. He's like, "Oh, look, I'm bleeding." It's like you didn't do anything. You're just sitting there. He's like, he goes, I can't. He goes, every time I shave, I can't shave like a normal person anymore.
No shit. Surprised you ever could.
He's like, because every time I shave, it's like I get ingrown hairs and I get these welts or whatever. I get these marks on my face. I'm like, you ever think maybe it's the water you're using?
Yeah.
I tried all kinds of things. I'm like, yeah, well,
Your skin.
I'm like, you're the water coming out of that fucking well that was condemned by the city, but you decided, who cares what they know? You know?
It's Adam.
Yeah, right. You know, they're like, this thing is condemned. Nobody should be using this for anything. And he's like, yeah, whatever. What do you know? I'm going to put a water softener on it. I'll be fine. It's like it turned all
That'll strip the arsenic right out of the water.
It turned all his clothes like Russian drab, and like you know, everything's the same color now, and he just smells. He's always ugh.
Does it smell like sulfur from the water?
No, because he's not showering. So if he at least took a shower, then he would probably smell like sulfur. But he's not even. He just smells like shit. It's just like, dude, no wonder people stare at you. It's like you dress like a homeless person. And I remember when I used to dress like a homeless person because I just didn't care. I just was like, ugh, I don't care. But now, you know, whatever. It's different. Right. I mean, it's like you got a house and stuff. I'm like dying here. It's like I'm trying to get out of this apartment to get a house. It's like if I just had like his house, I want enough money to buy his place so I can kick him out and knock it all down. Just live in a tent and be like, I see this, Adam. I'm doing 10 times better than you were while you were living in the house, and I'm in a tent.
You don't have to worry about your brother's friends coming over and kicking you out either.
Right. Yeah.
Shoot your dog in the head.
Dude, 3 times.
Christ almighty.
I'm going to take the dog out back. Don't worry, we'll take care of this. Are you sure you guys can handle that? Yeah, I can handle that. Okay.
What happened?
The dog. If you look in the turnbuckle CD, the first turnbuckle CD, there's a picture of a dog.
Yeah.
That was Charlie. That was Adam's dog. He was old. He was like 20 years old. He was just a little scrawny thing.
Right.
Dad, just horrible, right? Just a little. So it's like they were like, you know what? We got to do something about this. We got to put the dog out of its misery. And his brother's one buddy was like, I can do that for you. And they're like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, that's nothing. He goes, just put, gun to the head while he's, right to the back of his head, bam. Lights out. And they're all like, okay, as long as you could do it. As long as you could do it. He's like, yeah, that's not a problem. He took him out back. Adam says he sat there and all he heard was he's like 3 times.
He had to triple tap a dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was like, my God. He goes, every time he pulled the trigger, I wanted to puke.
That's fucking funny.
Me and my dog stories.
Better than the story about Clint when he had to put a dog out of its misery,
That's all I got is like dog stories dying.
That's the fucking best.
Don't ever let me talk about your dog because it's probably dying.
You find a dog that's laying on the side of the road, you kill it.
What else are you going to do?
Put it into the kiddie pool.
You take it, you put it underneath the kiddie pool.
Don't look over here, children. Look away.
Yeah. All cold-blooded.
He hates that. He hates when I bring that up. He's like, dude, don't you understand? I didn't want to do it. That's not a fun moment.
It's not why we're laughing. It's that you did it.
Right. He's like, it's not a fun moment for me. And I go, yeah, well, it's pretty fun for all of us.
Yeah, I think it's great.
We love talking about it.
Yeah. We know nobody that would do that. That's just that reach up
pull
over
over
the neck.
I had
I pulled a baseball bat and beat the shit out of her, something just died. That would have been just as bad.
I had Holiday was on my show on Tuesday on Tumbling with Tumbleweed one night, and then Jedi called in, or something like that, or Jedi was on and Holiday called in or whatever. And as soon as they got on there, Jedi's like, "Hey, what's up, dog killer?" I'm like, "Dude, seriously, stop!" Like that's not cool.
Well, it kind of is.
It is. I thought it was funny. I just
Fucking
didn't,
funny.
I didn't want to get mad. So.
All right, well, we'll end on Clint. That's it for this week. You guys got any shout-outs or anything?
No.
No.
No Larry Mack birthday bash?
No.
Yes,
And
we don't even know when his birthday is.
we do sort of know, but I
we
can never
know
remember.
when it is, just not what year.
It's like your
I
birthday.
suppose we could go on Facebook and talk to your sister and ask her how old you are, and she could just tell us. But that'd be kind of like cheating, wouldn't it?
He has a sister.
If it's really his sister, we're not sure about that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Shit.
And Larry's going to play trivia this Tuesday with Kevin, so we'll talk about that. I can let him get out of it, because I know he'll show up to his other trivia match on Wednesday. He's just screwing me over, so it's got to go. All right, videogamenews.com, right into the show. Anything you want at videogamenews.com. We'll read your email on the air. That's it. Good night.
See ya.
Late.